There isn't really a wrong or right way to go about analyzing data per se. Every marketer analyzes and interprets data differently. Like even between just like Phil and I right now, we can both be presented with the same data sets, but walk away with totally different insights and data points that we picked up on, which is honestly how we come up, with some of our best strategies because we have such different perspectives. But despite having different analysis techniques, what we do share in common though are guiding principles to help us analyze and interpret data in a meaningful and effective way. I'm going to walk through some of our favorites with you right now. Firstly, find your North Star metric. What is your North Star metric? Your North Star metric is what best represents and aligns with your marketing goals. So for many of our clients, this usually looks like evaluations and sales. But obviously, this will differ according to your specific business model and how you measure marketing success. So make sure to tailor it accordingly. Once you've identified your North Star metric, you can then break it down into supporting metrics that feed into it. So, it's tough to just measure performance alone on your North Star metric. You need what we call leading indicators. Leading indicators are supporting metrics that help you gauge whether you are on track to hit your goal. Why do we do all of this? It helps us channel focus into all of our marketing efforts. As marketers, it's so easy for us to get caught up and take on lots of different initiatives, from like content development to SEO to email to ad campaigns. The world is your marketing oyster, and a North Star metric basically just helps keep us in track and ensures that we are prioritizing the stuff that will actually help us achieve it so that we don't get lost in the sauce. All right, so let's see what this looks like in practice. In this case, my North Star metric would be revenue. Revenue is my main goal and what matters the most to my business and to many of you guys as well. So when deciding on what would be a good supporting metric, I chose sales and evaluations as they are a good leading indicator of how close I am to hitting my revenue goals. So I will ensure that I am monitoring this constantly over time just to gauge how effective my efforts are in getting me towards my North Star metric. After that, it's easier for me to now decide which marketing initiatives to prioritize. In this case, this would be activities that will help me get more sales and evaluations. For example, focusing on bottom funnel campaigns concentrated on driving evaluations and only incorporating top funnel, more educational type campaigns later on. I see a comment from Chris saying if I don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that is true. The North Star metric revenue, you want to make sure that everything that we produce is accountable and produces revenue. However, I also do want to preface this by saying that you should not only exclusively focus on bottom funnel campaigns. Top and mid funnel campaigns are equally, if not even more important because they represent a larger market of buyers that you can potentially tap into. They do, however, take a longer time to establish themselves before you see any sort of significant momentum. So in this case, what I would do then is ensure that I am laser focused on optimizing my bottom funnel campaigns to ensure that prospects convert when they eventually get to that stage.